order to find stocks, we first need to find a screener that is free. This is the screener that I use. It is called Finviz. When you get to Finviz, the home tab, you click on screener. Once you click on screener, there are 10,000 stocks that you can screen, but that is not what we are looking for today. We put in certain criteria to match what we are looking for. So first is the industry. You want to do stocks only. Take out any ETFs and mutual funds. And you come to the second criteria is relative volume. Relative volume is basically making sure that the stock is doing more than average of what it does on a daily base. So the relative volume for one means that the stock is doing more than what they are doing. And we have the average volume. The average volume is the amount of buying and selling that goes on in a daily on the average. I don't know the period of time that it takes to get the average, but I usually want over 1 million or over 750,000. So we have that down, and make sure that we are looking for stocks that we can trade. We are looking for options, so you make sure that the stock is optionable. So you go, we find it here. When you click on the descriptive, you find it come here and say what stock is optionable. Once you get that down, then you go to all again and make sure that the stock, the average true range, this is the amount on a daily basis, the high or low that the stock goes, the average movement that the stock does on a daily or on an average course. So you want it to be over 2. The reason why I want it to be over 2 is because we are trading options, and because of delta, you want a stock that actually moves up or down over $2. And the third one, we're looking for performance. So this is performance number 1. Performance number 1, you want it to, so depending on what we are looking for, if you are here to find demand, you want the stock to be up, let's say quarterly. So in the quarter, it's up. In the last 4 months and the last 3 months, it's up. And this week, it's down, week down. So that you find stocks that have moved up and making a pullback. You understand? It goes up and it's making a pullback. From there, we have 129. 129. You want stocks that are large to mid. You want the mid cap, or you want over mid cap. So from 2 billion upwards, and it reduces it down to 125. From those criteria, we'll go in to Thinkorswim, and we start looking at it one after the other. What you can also do is, you see the chart column over here, you click on it and it will show you the chart of the stocks. So you can just take a quick glance at it, and when something catches your eye, you go and look at it on your charting platform. For me, I use Thinkorswim. So something like this. What is this? ALB. Thinkorswim. ALB. On the 5 minute, we go to the daily. ALB. You can see it has made a really nice move up, and now it's coming down. We put it on the weekly. You can see that we have a support, we have a demand over here. With the move up, it created a demand. It created a demand over here. Created a demand over here. So you draw your demand zone. If you don't know actually how to draw a demand zone, you can check out the video that I have in my channel. I have a video on demand zones, teach you how to draw a demand zone or how to find demand zones. So you draw a weekly, you label it weekly demand. Then you change it to green, change the transparency to 4550. I usually do it 50 so I can see behind the candle. So now we wait for the market to come back into the demand zone, then we find a good entry, or when we get confirmation we enter. It's as simple as that. Once you are done, you go back to Finviz. You go back to Finviz and you go through it, or you can even do it side by side. You put Finviz on the side, you put your Thinkorswim on the side by side, you just do it. And you go through, you keep scanning till you find something that catches your eye. Then what? Bingo. You find a stock you like. Okay. CGON. CGON on a daily. Over here, as you can see, another demand. A very sharp rally up. It's now making a pullback. Even if it's not for demand, you can pull your Fibonacci too. You can pull your Fib and you mark the low from the low of the move to the high. I don't make it big so you can do the high of the move, and you wait for the golden zone to get triggered. Once the golden zone get triggered and you get a good confirmation with volume, you take the trade long. So this is how you find stocks that have made moves and making pullbacks for potentially a continuation. And in order to find stocks that are coming, because you can trade both sides, puts or calls. In order to find stocks that are coming down, to buy puts. Where are you? Okay. To buy puts, you just change the quarter to what? Quarterly down, weekly up. That's simple. Then you go through them. So stocks that are getting relief bounces from their low, like this one, MA right here, MA. So MA has been trending down, making a comeback. You take your Fib, you draw from the top to the bottom of the move. You can see it's in the golden zone now. Depending on your strategy or depending on how you trade this, you can take the market short back to this low over here. Thank you for watching.